We've all been there, having a great conversation, everything's going smoothly, and then bam, awkward silence sneaks in. Suddenly your mind goes blank and you have no clue what to say next. You can almost feel the other person looking around, maybe hoping to find someone else to chat with. It's not the best feeling, but here are 5 simple tips to make sure you never run out of things to say during a conversation. First up, when your mind goes blank, try the "this reminds me of" trick. Just take a moment to look around you, or think of something that ties into the conversation and say, that reminds me of, and then add your own related story or thought. For instance, if someone mentions they recently went hiking, you could say, that reminds me of the time I tried hiking for the first time and got completely lost. It's an easy way to keep the conversation going and branch off into a new topic naturally. It works particularly well when someone has just finished sharing a story. You'll notice this happening a lot with groups of friends. One person shares an experience and someone else jumps in with their own, creating this back and forth of relatable moments. People love to connect through shared experiences because it makes us feel understood and more in sync with each other. Just be careful not to one-up their story too much. Otherwise, it can feel like a competition. Focus on keeping your contribution relevant and relatable without trying to outshine them. It's about building that connection, not winning the conversation. Second, when asking questions, make sure they're open-ended. Instead of saying, "Oh, you're from Toronto. Do you like it there?" Try, "What's Toronto like for you? I'd love to hear more." The first question might get you a short, awkward answer, but the second one encourages the other person to talk about things they enjoy, leading to more conversation topics. Remember, even toddlers know that asking why can open up tons of information. For example, if someone says they're a consultant, you can ask, "What made you choose consulting?" Of course, unlike toddlers, you don't have to ask why on repeat. Digging deeper into their motivations can lead to a stronger connection. Third, when conversation completely stalls, use what I like to call revival questions. These are random, open-ended questions that breathe life back into the dialogue. If you're in a group and things get quiet, ask, "So, how do you all know each other?" There's usually a good story there. Or if it's a one-on-one conversation, try, "What's your story?" This question is so open that people usually guide you to the topics they feel most comfortable discussing. They might even ask, "Do you mean my work or hobbies?" Their tone will help you figure out where to take the conversation next. And if it's someone you already know, asking about their future plans can always spark a good discussion. It's a great go-to in any setting, especially in the workplace. Fourth, use a complimentary read when you want to spark interest. Let's say someone is smiling a lot. You could say, "You seem like someone who's great with kids." Or if they look strong, say something like, "You must be into fitness." If you're right, they'll likely start sharing more about it. And if you're wrong, you can still chat about what made you think that in the first place. Either way, it opens up fresh topics for conversation. Lastly, here's a little trick to take the pressure off yourself. Instead of worrying about running out of things to say, get comfortable with silence. A brief pause can feel longer than it actually is, but if you stay relaxed and keep soft eye contact, the other person will often break the silence by asking you something or adding to the conversation. If you really want to nudge them along, repeat the last few words they said. It gives them a cue to keep talking and can lead to some pretty deep discussions. So, there you have it. 5 easy strategies to ensure you never run out of things to say in any conversation. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell if you want to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.